Hello, my name is Sunday Oliseh, Chief Coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and welcome to your periodic Super Eagles update on sundayoliseh.tv. First and foremost, let me start off by thanking you for all your well wishes as regards my appointment into this post. I feel that we should update you once in a while as regards how we are proceeding with the Super Eagles, which is your team. We at the moment are assembling a team. In fact, we're trying to start up from scratch and getting the players that we feel are the best to serve the style we want to play at the moment. And we'll split our search into two phases, the phase of the home-based and the phase of the foreign-based ones. And as at the moment, we've visited some players in their clubs, even watched them play, and we've all made contact with several of the potential players that we hope to assemble as we play our first qualifiers for the Nations Cup versus Tanzania in Tanzania. That is where we are now, and we hope to start training hopefully mid-August, and eventually, round it up before heading off to Tanzania to play Tanzania. Well, at the moment, there's been a lot of talk about as regards the fact that we have decided that first division players are the players that we find eligible to serve our country. We feel the best has to play for us. And if you're not the best in any country, the best in most countries where they play in the first division. Of course, there could be some exceptions of players who excel in the second division, but the basis of our argument or of our decision is this. The best players in the first division are used to a certain level, tempo, and competition standard because of what the first division entails. And for that reason, we need the best who are used to playing at this tempo and to serve and play for Nigeria. That is why we have decided on that one. Of course, this applies to field players. And when I mean field players, I mean the players like, the players that are actually involved with tempo and how they play in the pitch. That doesn't really apply to goalkeepers because goalkeepers are a different breed, as we call them. And this doesn't also apply to players that are coming up the ranks. I mean players that are already in the national fold, like the players who might have excelled in the under-23s or in the under-20s. These players are also eligible to play for the Super Eagles. A player who has excelled for Nigeria at the top level, who has won titles for Nigeria, and who we feel is at the top form of his, if in the future, due to no fault of his team falls down to the second division, we will monitor everybody. And the club refuses to sell him, keeping the player kind of like tied down. Those are players that we have to look upon and decide the shape they're in and eventually maybe make exceptions to. But as at the moment, we stand firm because we feel that the best has to play for Nigeria. Secondly, we are delighted with the preliminary draws of the World Cup that sees us going to play our first game in the second round of the World Cup qualifiers against Djibouti or Swaziland, away first, and secondly, return home. That I feel is good for us because we get to play the last game, which is all-important qualifier, in Nigeria. And that we feel is an advantage to us. So we are kind of like delighted with that, although that doesn't guarantee us qualifying. So personally, I use this opportunity once again to thank you. My coaching assistants and I of the coaching crew are very grateful for all your well wishes. We will do everything possible in our power to make you proud of us and to make you love watching the Super Eagles. Thank you very much and stay blessed and keep in touch. The sundayoliseh.tv, the www.sundayoliseh.tv website is for you, is to keep you informed, and there's so much material in there for you, so you can see how we are and get also periodically hear the truth from the horse's mouth. Thank you very much and stay blessed. Bye.